Hey traders, it's Jeff with Simply Derivative. Here's the daily recap video for Thursday, February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. We are taking a look here at the ES. You can see kind of a volatile session today. We had put in highs that took out yesterday's high overnight and then reversed sharply off of a badly missed print on advanced retail sales for the month of December. Came in at negative 1.2%. Which was the worst in 9 years apparently. So you can see that type of reaction we got. We were basically trading up at 27.60, and through the open, it took us all the way down to 31, close to that level, 31.30, 29 in there. A couple opportunities early on, really at the beginning of the day, and I will show you using this .D, which is the day only session or the regular trading hour session. So price opened up here, traded lower, and we had this level identified, and it's clearly defined. You can see that we had a gap up a few days ago on the 12th. We had a slight pullback, and then really the rally started from this point. So what price likes to do is just return to the origin of the move, and that's simply what it did. Came back down in here. You had your shot to get on board. If you missed this little zone in this 2730 area, there was a couple opportunities on the smaller time frame like this to hop on board, to take this thing up. Couldn't get any closes really below 33 on this 5-minute, and it never really looked back. Spiked up, had some volatility mid-session early on in the morning, and then really just held these wicks in here, held the first 5 minutes, first 1 minute of trading area, and then proceeded to move up. You saw late in the day the market flash spike higher. We had been in this literally 4-point range for close to 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and then all of a sudden we had a nice rally up, back up to an area that you can see produced a nice move down from this 27.58 quarter area. That was from yesterday. You see that nice move down going into the close, and then we had the gap down overnight, and it basically retraced that before continuing to sell off, and now we've pulled back some. Actually, we're right where we ended the session, basically. 27.43. We came down and tagged this 27.40 and put in this hammer candle and bounced a little bit. But again, to highlight what the market likes to do is simply just move to an area where it broke out from, or it made a nice strong move from. In this case, that low came in at close to 27.30, 27.32, between that zone and there, and then rallied up, retested the overnight low, which was 27.36, held that, and then you saw the move up the rest of the day before selling off into the close. And so on the hourly, you can see those two opportunities that we had. The first one, not so obvious. You needed to look at the 5-minute and really understand where this move came from, and you did that by looking at the smaller time frames. You looked at the regular trading hour session only, and you could find that little pocket in there for a possible opportunity to get long on this market. Continuing to buy pullbacks. That's what we keep talking about, and that's the opportunity that we had found. Again, markets move from one price extreme to the other, and you saw that today from where the market fell off from that news announcement, from the economic news. Prices retraced back up to that area and then proceeded to sell off. And so that's what we look for in the markets: turning points, finding opportunities, using both higher time frames and smaller time frames to take advantage of these intraday moves, especially on the 60-minute, when you have an area that's only a couple points wide, and we define this as an area that's deemed to sell because of this strong move that was produced from this basically price level. And we looked to that, and we saw that, and we figured that was a really good opportunity as well. You basically got price rejected above 27.61, couldn't get back up there, and then you saw the big move on that news announcement. Lots of people were getting long up here. Once price came back up here, they got out, and you can see sellers came back in and took the market down. So a couple of trade opportunities just explained that we were looking at today to close out the week tomorrow. I suspect we may hold these overnight highs unless something comes out, and probably just drift back up towards the highs. If we can't get above this 2750 area, there's a good chance tomorrow that we trade back down towards the 2720, 2725 area. So those are the price areas that we're looking at and going to keep an eye on overnight going into tomorrow. And then tomorrow, before the market opens, we'll take a look here and see what the overnight session did and kind of give us an indication of what we want to do. So tomorrow during the pre-market prep, we'll go over our daily trade plan and give you guys some ideas of what we're looking at and what price levels to pay attention to. And yeah, hopefully close out the week on a good note here. So far, so good this week, and looking to have a strong Friday. So hopefully you guys found some info, found some insight into the markets and into kind of what we do and how we look at the markets. Be sure, if you like the video, if you like the content that we're producing, if you like our methodology and how we look at the markets, give the video a thumbs up, give us a like, give us a follow, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Twitch. Be sure to check us out at simplyderivative.com. You guys have a great night, have a good holiday, and we will see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Take care.